During the winter, we use our wood stove to cook a wide variety of meals. We're already using it to heat our house, so it doesn't take any extra energy. Today, I'm going to be cooking a leg of lamb from a lamb that we raised and butchered ourselves. And I'll be adding in some potatoes that we grew in our garden last year, as well as some vegetables from the root cellar. First, I need to get this fire going. Now that the fire's really heating up, I'm going to add some larger pieces of wood, and then I'll go start prepping the food. Okay, so this lamb roast that I'm starting with is somewhere around 4 pounds. I've lightly scored the top to allow everything to soak in through the fat so that the meat itself gets seasoned. Right now I'm adding some whole small potatoes in it from our garden last year. If you're using larger potatoes, you can half them or quarter them. These are cylindra beets from the root cellar. And I'm just going to chop off both ends and throw them in there. And then we've got some carrots and celery, also from the root cellar, and a couple of onions. The carrots I'll leave whole. The celery I'm going to chop up. It's more of a seasoning. And the onions I'll probably quarter. Once I get all those in there, I'm going to chop up that garlic really fine and sprinkle that over the top. And then I will add my seasonings. I think these were Nantes carrots that we grew in the garden last year. They're starting to sprout a little bit in the root cellar, but they're still mostly usable. Once in a while I get one that has a bad spot and I just give it to the chickens. So I'm just tucking these vegetables all the way in around the meat, and they will absorb the flavor of the roast as it bakes. This is really a handy way to cook. You just throw it in like a crock pot, and it's going to slow cook on the wood stove for most of the day. This is about 3 in the afternoon, and it should be ready by 6. Okay, so now we've got the rest of those vegetables in there. I dumped some wine vinegar on the top. You could also use wine. And I added some mint just on the meat. I added salt and pepper on the vegetables and the meat. and a little bit of olive oil. And that is it. It's ready to go on the stove. So I made sure that my stove is still going here. And like I said, it's about 3 in the afternoon, so this will take about 3 hours. I put some larger logs on the stove, so it's going to slow cook. If you want something to be cooked faster, you can put smaller logs on to get a hotter fire burning. Okay, it has been about 3 hours. It's 6 o'clock in the evening now. That smells delicious. And there it is. I checked it with a meat thermometer and it is ready to go. I like to put a little bit of butter on the potatoes and vegetables before I serve it. My husband likes mint jelly on the meat, but I think it's good just plain. And this is really nice served with a fresh salad. This one was, let's see, it has cabbage, carrots, and radishes from the root cellar, and then some lettuce that I bought at the store. Time to eat. Thank you for watching our channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.